Hi, I'm James Curtis. Sorry I can't be with you, as coming back from India I've not been well, but I've managed to film my speech for you guys. Imagine being born into a world of complete silence. You can't hear anything, not your friends, not your family, nothing. I was born profoundly deaf, which means that when I take off my cochlear implants, I enter this world of silence and can hear nothing. When my parents found this out, they were distraught for my future, as all their hopes and aspirations vanished, as they simply could not see how a deaf person could succeed in such a competitive world. However, luckily, thanks to the charity Auditory Verbal UK, my speech therapist Jacqueline Stokes, and my mum's tenacity and determination for me to have the same opportunities as every other child, this is not the case for me. I am incredibly grateful to AV UK, and thus as their first young ambassador, I love to be able to give back by helping them in their mission to give all 45,000 deaf children in the UK equal opportunities as their hearing peers. I have a few roles as young ambassador, but mostly I raise awareness and funds, as well as AV UK's profile. But also, just as importantly, as a graduate of AV UK myself, I hope to personify the success that AV UK can have in making deaf children listen and speak to the level of their hearing peers, and thus help provide hope and drive for parents of newborn deaf children to give their child every opportunity. Recently I have spoken at various events and schools about my story and the amazing work that AV UK does for young deaf kids across the country. An appeal centred around my speech to 400 people at the October Club charity dinner resulted in £400,000 being raised for AV UK, and my joint presentation with the charity's CEO at the Philanthropy After School Club resulted in it achieving the most pledges from the audience. I also played a role in AV UK's Loud Shirt Day by writing to various celebrities across the world to secure their support for last year's and next year's event in order to raise funds and awareness for the charity. Last year I secured the support of Lord Sugar, Matt Lucas, Dame Evelyn Gurney, Leigh Francie, better known as Keith Lemon, along with many more, and we even managed to get the support of Usain Bolt. As a result of my work that I've done for AV UK, I've received a few awards. I was the winner of the Children's Achievement Award at the Children and Young People Now Awards, and also recently won the Rising Star Award at the DSC's Social Change Awards. Closest to my heart, however, is the Lions Young Ambassador of the 21st Century UK Bursary Award, which will help AV UK to no ends in developing one of my new initiatives, the Peer-to-Peer Network, for deaf children both nationally and internationally. We have just started work on the creation of this network, and the international response has been overwhelmingly positive. Through meetings and talks with the pros at AV UK and other graduates across the UK, as well as people across the globe, we have our vision. All we need to do now is succeed with it. The money from the Lions Club will allow us to do this, and hopefully over the summer we will start building the network, and fingers crossed we'll win the European final. In addition to my work at AV UK, I also volunteer and work with children at the JW3 Community Centre as a junior, now senior leader on their holiday camps, at New London Synagogue as a teaching assistant, as well as at Bronsbury Tennis Club as a tennis leader. That's all from me, thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your convention.